104.1 KRBE.
Let's go. Good morning.
The Roula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula.
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
Ryan. I am the worst DJ ever. With Eric.
We're the champions of the world!
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas.
Lunch to party.
Yes, thank God.
Friday. Yay. On a Friday. It's May the 30th of 2025, and it's the whole gang, Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. Today is Sam's last day before she brings that baby into the world.
Evicts this baby.
Yes,
Well, I
she's
want
going to
you
maternity leave.
To choose anything you want, I will order a big breakfast for you.
Yay! I already know
Steak
what I
48's
want.
closed.
Steak
No,
48.
I just want an apple
Happens to go to
fritter.
steakhouse.
Breakfast.
I just want an apple fritter and maybe a kolache.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
I've-
shit,
I've
But
learned
also,
to-
you want brisket tacos, and you want a chef to come in here with omelets.
Don't you
tell
want
you
an
what.
outlet station?
If Ahmad
Yeah.
gets here, whatever, he can go in multiple locations.
Kolaches.
Oh
We're
my
gonna-
gosh.
the whole breakfast buffet
whole
for Sam's
buffet.
last day before this baby
Go
is
down
born.
Westheimer, go to Tim Hortons. I see that place.
Yeah, make him go there too.
Never been there, but it looks good.
You're like,
You
let's
know,
just try it
Have you ever done? There was one. I forget what holiday it was, but it was when I was married, and the whole family was over, and I decided, you know what? Can't figure out what to do, so I went to like a million different places. Went to Pizza Hut, got pizzas, got wings from Hooters, got burgers from Beck's.
Now there's
and
DoorDash for that. They
just
bring it out to you all at the same
threw it
time.
all together, a big smorgasbord. And you know, some people go the
Yeah, you're ahead of
fancy
your
route.
time.
Yeah, but people, you know, they like to be all
I don't hate
hoity-toity
it.
fancy. I think everybody loved having the choices.
Yeah, you could have been Dork Dash.
Dork Dash.
DoorDash.
Can I copyright
We should
that?
do that. Good guys dressed as nerds.
Yeah.
Like
Dork
this
Dork
Nerd Squad
Dash.
or whatever they call
And
it.
the Geek Squad.
Yeah, here you go, sir.
You sound like Goofy.
They'll also help you fix your computer after they deliver your lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to what happened on yesterday's Roula and Ryan's Roses. I'm sorry, yesterday's Roses on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric. See how I've done
We
for
all
20
know
years.
what it is.
Yeah.
Monday morning, 7:20. That's usually when we try and get our roses update.
There's a lot of cool things on Monday in the 7 o'clock hour.
Oh, yeah.
I know we'll probably talk about it coming up in the
We had a
scoop.
big meeting yesterday. I
Yeah.
think all our jaws dropped. This is so big.
Well,
You don't get things like this anymore.
I know. I'll just
For
tell you all about
giveaways.
You got to just hold on to your seats, kids, because we got trips in your future for summer vacations.
And a good shot at it.
Summer vacations.
Here's a clue. Go ahead.
So today on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric, we've got Special Case Prank Call. We've got Open Phone Friday.
Dumb Question Amnesty.
Dumb Question Amnesty is the last day of the month, the closest we can get to it. So that's today, because tomorrow is the end of the month, and then we start June on Sunday. So that's where we open up the phone lines in the 7 and 8 o'clock hours. You can ask us any question that's on your mind. Maybe it's when you can't find the answer to because it's radio related or show related, or just in general you think about it and you don't like have time to look it up, or you forget about it by the time you get to where you're going. You know how that happens? You're like, oh, I'm going to look this up when I get to work.
Sometimes we know it, and we don't even have to look it up ourselves.
Do you remember a couple days ago I said, what's brain fog? What's that? When we had Dr. Kimberly Evans in here,
Yeah.
and y'all
I
were trying to
do.
explain to me brain fog. So last night I went to my phone and I was about to go search something that I've been meaning to search for 2 days. And when I got to to the Safari, I go, wait, what was I going to put in there? And then I go, what was I going to put in there? And that's thinking, wait,
What's your brain fog?
I was trying to go backwards. Like, what was making me think to go to my phone? Oh my God, what is it? What is it? What is it? I could not
You
remember.
couldn't think of it?
And I was like, is this brain fog?
wish
And
we
I
could-
woke up this morning, I remembered what it was. I
We
wanted
could
to
empty it
search.
because you know all that stuff is stuck in our brain.
Yeah. The files.
It's like a
everything.
big, giant, messy
I know we got a
filing
bunch of
cabinet.
crap in there that
We
you
need like
don't
a
need.
reset.
Like
Yes.
some TV shows I watched back
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
90s. I'm like, oh man, can I get rid of the Melrose Place? I don't need that in my brain.
There's a character on Kevin watches that Star Trek Discovery. In the first season, she's like half cyborg, and every once in a while, she has to clear it out. She unloads all
Cache,
her
or
memories
is
and
it-
she puts it in the computer just for and empties out for more storage.
I wish we could do that.
Like, why can't I remember a girl from second grade's birthday in my head, but I can't remember that my kid had an end of the year swim party yesterday?
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that
I know
was-
Risa Batista's birthday is March 21st. Guess what I didn't know? That yesterday I almost missed the swim
I
party.
guess she means more to you.
I'm just saying, I did go to school for
Sam.
many years. Hi, Risa.
Sam, this is your last day here before maternity leave.
Yeah. So
We have a call for you.
keep that baby up in there.
You want to play it now, or would we come
You
back?
can play it real quick.
Okay, Sam, you got a recommendation, what to do, because this woman just recently had a baby as well, and she wanted to turn you on to something here.
Okay.
Hey guys, I have a show suggestion for Sam while she is away on maternity leave. It's called Taskmaster. It's
Taskmaster.
completely free on YouTube. It's a bunch of comedians get together and do random tasks. So it could be anything from eat a watermelon in 1 minute the fastest, or get this like 8-foot tall inflatable duck through a maze without touching the sides of the maze. It is one that you want to really watch more, so probably perfect for those like late night feedings. I have a 5-month-old right now, awake at 3 a.m. trying to figure out what to watch. It's called Taskmaster, and it's completely free on YouTube.
Taskmaster
And
on
free.
YouTube.
How
Taskmaster
funny.
and
I
free.
love that.
So
Thank
she really
you.
reached out to him. That was right before the show. She called in.
Oh, how
Nice.
sweet.
That's why she was probably being quiet about the around
Yeah,
the
like
Yeah.
whispering
He's
a little
probably with the
bit.
baby right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of babies, my baby is in the studio today. This is my baby that's 10
Yeah.
years old now. Say hi,
Good
MJ.
morning.
Hello.
Hello. MJ's going to be sitting in. It's the first day of summer. He wanted to wake up and come to work with Mama. He was so, in the driveway, it was like Christmas morning. He's like, I'm so excited. We get in the car.
You can
So,
tell he's not a teenager yet.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
excited to be here, buddy.
Actually wants to be with his mom.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not like Alexandra and Lenny that just want to sit on their phones all day and play makeup and stuff.
Taking a shot at yourself.
Shade on the siblings. All right.
MJ's going the Special K way
Go
of
to
radio.
City Center and get your Sephora product.
Go to City Center.
There
and
at
get your
Sephora yesterday
product.
in Highland Village.
Okay, oh man. Oh, we got to talk about this. I need an intervention when my kids are in Eric's care versus when they're in mine. Oh,
When
man.
I woke up today, it was like the hangover.
We got to talk about this next.
Oh, gosh.
Because one of my kids is at Eric's house.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he already let me know that it is the suite of the hangover. There's just not a tiger in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, my God. So here's your official weather for today.
It's going to be cloudy, high in the high 80s right now, 76 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
This is Celebrity Scoop.
On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, it's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and we have some really fabulous news to share with you guys. So here at KRBE, we have a variety of experiences that we want to send you on, right? We're doing the Summer of 2020 live for the summertime because, things are expensive, and we want to hook you up with some free stuff like Lagoon Fest, Texas, and Space Cowboys tickets, and Theater to the Stars tickets, things like that, right?
And those are all together.
Those are all together as one package.
Like, that's not just like, hey,
Right.
we're giving one prize away.
And we've done things in the past where, we're giving you money, we're sending you to concerts, and we send you to Vegas
We're
for
giving you
residencies.
memories.
Yeah, with these total experiences. So and sometimes we have national opportunities where our company would send you somewhere, like to the Grammys, or we have that trip text
Like
number
pretty-
I give you guys sometimes to the American Music Awards,
Pretty much
or
that's
the World
all-
Music Awards.
Like, I listen around the stations in the city, and 90% of them don't give you local prizes.
No.
Right, they're
Like,
usually
it's $1,000 every hour, or money $500
You're
every hour.
competing with 330 million people. When
because
it's
there's 1,000
national.
stations
Yeah.
or 500 stations. So I understand business. They can do
But
that.
we're doing something
but
right
the-
here in
but-
Houston,
but the
only
chance-
for Houston.
Your odds are slim. Might as well play lottery.
Excuse me.
You can win $100 million.
So here's what we're doing. Next week, we have a chance for you to hit Puerto Rico, baby. You and a guest going to Puerto Rico to see Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
San
Okay.
Juan is so gorgeous.
We are going to do a contest where you have to listen to the sound of the day, the sonido of the day. Special K is the creator of the sonido of the day, so who knows what he's going to come up with. And it's going to play between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., you'll have 4 chances to be caller 104. Every time you're caller 104, you instantly win $104 just for being caller 104. And then that makes you a finalist for the trip to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico!
To see Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
It's VIP tickets to the show. It's the airfare. It's the hotel. It's the whole shebang. And it's happening just here on KRBE. It is only a Houston
It's
contest.
just for the week. It's not like we're doing this.
Yep.
Just like we were doing the secret sound, you're up against your fellow man in traffic trying to be caller 104 against the secret sound. It's the same thing for this trip. You're trying to be caller 104. You'll win $104 for being caller 104, and you're a finalist for a trip to Puerto Rico. I don't know. Is it San Juan?
It is San Juan.
Yeah, okay.
San Juan is one of the most gorgeous places
Sam
on
knows
earth.
that. Sam's hung out there
Beautiful.
for weeks.
It was nice.
That's where your
For
husband's from, right?
weeks. Yeah, his
What if you had them
family's
all up
from-
all the times you've been there?
Is he from San Juan?
No, his dad's from a little part up in the hills
Okay.
of Puerto Rico, but it's cool because he still has relatives there.
Nice. So that's what we're going to be starting next week.
That's where they're
8
going to
to
stay?
6.
Whoever wins?
Yeah, you're staying at Sam's dad's house.
Cousin.
You get them like, oh, okay, well, here's your Airbnb, 1 bedroom,
Yeah,
twin bed.
here's Sam's in-laws.
Yeah,
So
here we
we
go.
hike up the mountain and have so much fun.
Yeah. So that'll be really fun. 8 to 6. That's the window of the contest next week. We'll do it 4 times a day. $104 instantly for you if you're caller
So
104.
it's 7 a.m. every day that we give the sound.
Yes, and then the window's 8 to...
Yeah, so you have to be listening at 7 to hear it.
That's good information to know.
Or you won't know it.
So
Yeah.
set that alarm.
Yeah, how are you
Make
gonna?
sure
Because
you're
the sound
listening
will
at 7
change
a.m.
every day.
Yeah.
The sound is different every day. Okay. Now, instead of actual celebrity scoop, we have to discuss this because we're in the tree of trust still. Kids are still sleeping.
So this is family scoop.
I know there's HISD still until next Tuesday. God bless you guys. But
the
I'm talking
teachers
about
are too, right?
our kids are still
Yes.
sleeping. It's their first day of summer. But my son is here. He's 10 years old and he wanted to be in here. Say hi, MJ.
Hi.
What's
up, buddy?
So MJ is about to hear this story too, where my middle child, my second daughter, and Eric's daughter
Let's
hung
give
out
the
yesterday.
let's give the ages here.
Like
12
14
and
12.
14.
And they love hanging out. They just have so much fun together.
They're on FaceTime all the time. I
Yeah.
don't know if we ever have privacy in our house, and Eric
I know.
doesn't know either.
Yeah,
Because
they're-
either Ava's on FaceTime in my house or Eleni's
Well,
or
I
Alexander on
heard
FaceTime
something
there.
in the office because I saw Ava go by and she went to her room or restroom or something. I hear some noise in the office. I walk in there and I see an iPad with 2 kids on it. And I see Eleni and some other kid. I don't even know who this kid is. I think from Colorado or something.
That's how they talk now.
I'm like,
This is how
they're
you
just
have
sitting here.
friendships.
Those two are talking to each other. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
It's like party chat time.
So they spent the night yesterday at our house, and every 30 minutes, oh, we're bored. What should we do? What can we do? I'm like, you guys talk to each other every day for like 5 hours. Why don't you just go to different rooms, put your iPads on,
That's a great idea.
talk to each other?
Yes.
If that's what.
That is such a great idea because,
Oh
for
my
them to be in
gosh.
person, they're like, oh, we're bored. Hello, at home, you're on FaceTime the whole time.
I let them
staring
go
at
to
each
How
other.
are you not
Highland
bored?
Village. I dropped them off at Escalante to have lunch or like a mid, like
Okay.
2:00 lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
You didn't sit with them?
No.
They were by themselves? Is that
Yep.
weird?
No, I went home.
What?
You just left them there alone.
Laura's
like, "You left my kid alone?"
Excuse me?
Wait, you left a 12 and 14-year-old alone at a restaurant?
They ate, and then they went over to Sephora over there.
What's happening right
I know.
now?
I'm like, all right. So I picked them up, and then they wanted
you
to go
have a
somewhere else.
tracker
They went to
on?
Costco. Yeah, I could look at their
How do
phone.
you know they didn't order a margarita?
Words are going to be
Ava looks
spoken
really
when the
adult.
mics go off.
I know, right? Uh-oh.
Okay, so you drop them off for lunch. Okay, you stole my heart. And then?
And then they went to Sephora. They were going to go to Brandy something, Curville, or
Well, I mean, think of the stores around there. I don't know what the heck they sell anymore.
Brandy-
I know the Yeti store is there, and I know Williams
ask
so
Sonoma
that one's
there.
closed because they opened a new one in Rice Village.
Okay.
And Ava didn't tell me that because when I went there to pick them up, I'm like, hey, where you at? Oh, that store's closed. I'm like, oh, so you didn't go there. You went over to Sephora. You could have told me because then they wanted to go to that one
You
in
think
Rice
that was
Village.
that was the game plan
I
all
said,
along?
well, if you would have told me right then, I would have taken you to Rice Village. I was like, oh, man. I'm like, see? Shouldn't have been lying to me or
man.
or leaving that information out.
Yeah.
And so then we went to
That was
Costco later
intentional,
on.
You think?
Oh, yeah, because I called to check in, and I said, hey, what's the scoop? Like, I know that there's no school tomorrow. Lenny would probably want to spend the night. He's like, oh, she brought an overnight bag. I go, she did? I didn't even know she brought
She's
an overnight
planning
bag.
ahead. That's smart.
Yeah, and he goes, we're at Costco. And I go, ooh, what y'all getting? Hot dogs and Pepsi?
I did get a pizza.
That's good.
And then they got like
That
a pizza just
Costco
to have
pizza's a
for
great
later.
deal.
Costco pizza's good.
And then $9.99 for the whole giant thing. That's
That's
a
what we
great
did for the
deal.
baby shower.
And then Lenny
right.
bought something, bought a.
Oh, because I said don't let her buy anything.
too
Do
late.
not, Uncle Eric, do not buy her anything. He
What'd
goes,
you
oh,
get?
it's too late.
I don't know what it was, like a cube. What was
It's a lip balm.
it? Lip balm? I don't know. It was like $20.
Because here's how this
Wait,
works.
chapstick is $20.
Well, it's like
It's like
two.
it was a tube, but that was
these
some weird.
fancy
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
makeup.
Costco chapstick.
I'm like MJ over there.
He's
They
like,
just like to buy this crap and face stuff.
Okay, so they stayed. They did have a sleepover.
So then I'm like, okay, I bought that, got the pizza, went home, and then they're making a mess. They got some of those little mini cookies, those little cookies they have at Costco. They're really good. So this morning I wake up, that thing's like half empty. The lid's open. There's a half a cookie on the counter.
This is the equivalent of getting drunk as a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
You're just sugar coma.
All of a sudden, my big fancy table has like dye on it. They had those little dye packs, and they're making with big thing of jug of glue. I think they're making
My God.
oh my God,
Like the slime.
slime or something. I
They
don't know.
didn't
what
learn
they
from the last time with the dye in your house it ruined your carpets?
I went to
Right.
my
I would be
office to
petrified.
do prep at 4 a.m, and it's like a desk, and it's got like another foam, like a squishy thing. It goes in like a plastic tube, and that was out just sitting there. And so I peeled it off. It's got like a stain. I'm hoping it
And
works
Ryan, you're
out.
going to
Oh
need
my
this
gosh.
information.
And then I'm just everything a mess. They must have went down to get packages. I have packages downstairs, and one of them was mine. It was open, and then the other stuff. Open. I'm like just sitting there. I'm like, man, these kids aren't very good at hiding their.
They're like Tasmanian devils. They're like tornadoes. There's like, look at the shiny thing over here, and they move. Like they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, and they see something else, and they just drop all the evidence of whatever they're doing, and then they go to the next thing, and they don't realize they left a trail of carnage.
What is wrong with
I want to ask
That's
you
why
a
I was late
question,
today because I'm
Eric.
like, I got to clean this up.
Could you imagine, under any circumstance, going to your parents when you're a kid and saying, I'm bored?
I mean,
They'd be like, okay, get out in the field and work.
yeah. If you're bored, then you go work. But what are you going to do in the city?
Yeah.
Can't make them work.
It's totally
No,
different.
they were 90%.
Right.
They're good
They were
kids.
fun. They were singing together and doing stuff. I just laughed at this
still.
morning. I woke up like, what? 'Cause I went to bed like 10:30.
Uh-huh.
And I heard my other TV on in my other daughter's room. Her friend was over. And that was on at 5 in the morning. I think they're still watching TV.
Are you
I'm like,
kidding
Or maybe
At
fell asleep.
5 in the morning.
I didn't go in there. I just heard the TV was.
So,
Because I didn't have time because I was cleaning up. I didn't have time to check on
will
her.
they sleep like till noon?
Well, she better not. I have to take her to Rice University for a tour
Oh,
of the college.
No.
I tried to call her last night before I went to bed. For those just tuning in, my child spent the night at
I'm
Eric's
like,
house.
welcome to summer. Dang,
Yeah.
it's only day
Yeah.
And
one.
I said,
Yeah, and
and
you're
she didn't
already
answer the
tapped out.
phone. And so I texted her and I said, hey, we're going to sleep. I just wanted to call you before I went to sleep. Usually I do like a little thing like, okay, you're don't make a mess and blah, blah, blah. Like, what? I guess it was too late for that. She was making the mess. That's why she didn't answer my call.
I bought them cinnamon rolls. They got this big pan of cinnamon rolls. Have you ever seen those at Costco?
Yes.
Yes.
That looks so badass. I was wanting
They
them.
like,
Yeah.
like a
I put those in the air fryer
Cinnabon?
before.
So it
Oh, that sounds
looks
delicious.
so
good.
good. So I'm like, now I'm paranoid that they're going to put it in the oven today and not take the top off. Like,
Uh-oh.
the
plastic top.
but the plastic top. I'm like, I know they're smart kids. But
You better text them.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
so if you see a fire at Greenway Plaza area,
Oh my God.
It's a burnt
Hollywood,
plastic.
stop.
it's my house.
Can I give Special K a little shout out real
Yeah,
quick?
give him some love.
So he came over. My husband was out of town, and I asked Kev to always cook for me because that's his way of showing me he loves me. And so he came over and cooked this amazing meal for Santiago and I. I sat on the sofa. I was doing laundry, heating my back because I'm 9 months pregnant, ready to pop, and he's just cooking. And then his wonderful husband came over, and he's cleaning up the dishes.
Aw.
It was
'Cause he knows
such
he never makes a mess.
Yes,
big
it was such an amazing night. And so I just wanted to give Kevy some love because on my Instagram, Slam Given, you can see Kev actually playing with Santiago. He actually
say,
likes
"Shut up"?
him. Yeah, did you hear Kevy?
You actually like children? I can't believe it.
Watch, go to the Slam Give and watch
It's
it. 'Cause you hear
really
Sam at the end
cute.
going,
I'm like, Kev, stop it.
Yeah,
and then I
well,
cut
teach
it
him-
off. I'm like, okay.
Teach him bad things.
But yeah, I just said, yeah. It's because we tell Misty to shut up because she keeps barking and she wasn't ever supposed she never barked before Santiago. So that's where Santi got it. But I just want to give Kevy a little love. So.
Thank you.
and you're going to be, this is
really
your
nice.
last day.
I know. I can't wait to sleep in.
Sam
Yeah. A
needs
little bit.
some pots.
No, I
She
don't.
has like 2 pots.
Oh, really?
I have the normal sizes for my tiny house.
Like, what do you mean?
Like,
I do.
pots to boil things in or
Yeah,
steam
but
things in.
what is the size that she has that she thinks is enough? And you're
she's got
saying
the
there's
one
not-
main size, the one,
the
the one
2-quart?
size that you use for like.
I have a 2-cupper, a 4-cupper, and then the big
write
one.
it down,
That's all
okay?
you need.
Because I need to go buy pots and pans.
No, I don't want
I need to buy them
any.
for myself. So
And then a block of knives, like a good
She doesn't
heavy,
have any good
yeah,
knives.
good
You
you need
heavy
like
knives.
a cutlery.
If
Yeah,
brought
you
over
need
his
some
blender.
I used to do those nice knives. You brought a
Because you know
blender?
she has nothing.
Listen,
She doesn't have
I
any kitchenware.
grow basil
Oh,
and I
the
make
pesto
fresh
stuff?
pesto.
Yeah,
and
it
so
was
yeah, I
so
brought the
good,
blender
but
over.
I'm like, don't buy anything for my tiny house. It works. I'm a one potter kind of girl. I put everything in one pot and try and cook it.
You're like,
okay?
I don't want any extra stuff in my
No,
cabinet.
I can't.
Like things to
It
make
doesn't
food
fit.
with.
It doesn't fit, y'all.
Let's go to Open Phone Friday for you guys at 833-390-KRBE. It's Open Phone Friday. You can call us with any questions or tell us what's going on in your life next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
KRVE.
I love it.
Back to Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Open Phone Friday, 833-390-KRBE. What's on your mind?
Open
Maybe you have
text,
a
too.
question. Open
Sometimes people-
text.
anything at all.
Some people can't, call. They're driving.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person that
And then they
said,
pull over and then they text.
I can always
Yeah.
tell when Roula's using voice
That
to
doesn't make
text.
sense. I'm like,
good with
that
that
doesn't
one,
make sense.
Eric.
I'm
oh,
like,
it was terrible.
you probably shouldn't text and drive. I'm like,
No.
when I said it, I go, it's probably not a good idea.
No. Shout out to the
Probably
person
As
who
I said,
said
as I do.
37530 is our text number, by the way, and our number is 833-390-KRBE. And shout out to the person who, after hearing Eric's story of the debauchery that our girls caused in his house last night, oh my God, you're making me feel so much better about my kid. You're not alone.
And they're girls. Usually you think girls would be better.
But if you think about it, if that's the worst thing they're doing, you are really
And they're great
ahead of
kids.
the game.
They're having so much fun together. So
Yeah,
singing.
it's
and
innocent fun.
Doing some weird games.
Weird games. I don't even want to know. Ruthie's up first. Hi, Ruthie. Happy Friday. Good morning.
Happy Friday. Good morning.
Short week. I love this.
Yeah,
morning.
what's on your mind, Ruthie?
I just wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates out there. Everybody's graduating. So a huge shout out to my son, Donovan Watkins. He is graduating tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. From
and
what?
the phlebotomy students from Pima Medical Institute, we are all graduating tonight.
Oh, nice.
Did you say
Pima.
phlebotomy?
Wow.
You're studying blood?
Oh, yeah, the phlebotomy students from Pima Medical. You know, Pima Medical does medical assistant. There used to be one on I-10.
I don't know a single thing you guys said.
Yeah, Pima Medical is a company. Tell us, Ruthie.
Deal with blood.
You're the person I'm going to give. When I give blood, I sit down that chair, and you're the person taking the blood, right?
Yes.
And you're graduating tonight?
I'm graduating tonight, and my son graduates tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
high
pretty
school
cool.
or college for your son?
High school.
You want to give a shout out to the school or no?
Cy Lakes.
Cy Lakes. Man, there's so many Cypress schools.
Lots of Cy.
Cy Lakes, Cy Creek, Cy
You guys going out to
Ridges.
dinner tonight or tomorrow for everybody? Like a big dinner for both of you?
Honestly, I have no idea. We're just winging it.
That's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ruthie, I have a question
I
of
live
being,
that way.
being a mom of a high school senior. Let me ask you this etiquette question, if you can give me the answer. When you send out like the card that tells your family and friends, oh, so and so is graduating. Tell me your son's name again. You said it was
Donovan.
Donovan.
So let's say you're going to send cards out, and it says, Donovan is class of 2025 at Cy Lakes High School.
Send us money.
Is that the cue that if I got your card, that I should send like a Venmo or something?
Yeah.
Do you expect that?
I mean, no, you don't expect it.
You don't expect
You
it.
hope
Okay.
for it.
You're just wanting, because I would think that I want to announce that because you're proud of them. And I don't want people to think, well, I'm sending you this because I want you to give me money. As opposed to like, it's a wedding invitation. Of course, you're invited to a wedding and you better bring a gift. But this is just like the announcement of this life
people put
moment.
like a Venmo
there's
QR
no
code?
obligation.
That's
Right.
good. That's good.
Okay, so no obligation. That's good to know because I'm just curious because I don't want to be like an a-hole. And
What do
I
you give
want to
for high
celebrate all the grads.
schoolers? What's the cash? Is it $50, $100? What do we have to give?
Probably depends
What's the going
if
rate
you're a
right
family
now?
member or not.
$25?
It depends how close you are with them. That's what I would think.
I feel like 25 is too small.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
How
Much
much?
of 50
Yeah.
if they're
So,
like friends,
if it's
100
your
if they're
niece or
family.
nephew, you're going to want to give them
A box of
50
birth
to
control.
100.
Oh my God, stop. Well, tell Donovan we're proud of him, and we're proud of you too, Ruthie, and your whole class at Pima, graduating as
Booster went there.
phlebotomist.
Thank you.
Booster
Yeah.
graduated from Pima. She
I was
going
going
to
to say that's how I knew. That's how I knew.
Aw.
Is it bad taste to put a QR code on that thing on the
I mean, that's like
It costs more. Does it cost more to put that on there?
I'm sure it does.
a QR
'Cause they're
code
all,
versus
like,
just
unique.
listing the Venmo or the Cash App or the
Well,
Zelle.
that's the QR code is for the Venmo.
I have two
or the
nieces
Zelle.
that graduated college. I'm like, I think I could give them more, like $250 or something. I'm like, man,
Whoa.
there's $500. Dang it.
Baller, Eric. $250. That's a lot, isn't it? For
That's college.
I mean, it depends on
Oh.
who how close they are to you, right?
If you Google it really quickly,
Yeah.
for high school graduation gifts, I'm just Googling this. It says a good range is anywhere between $20 and $100.
okay.
Depending on your relationship with the graduate. For close family members, like a close family or friends, they say anywhere from $50 to $300. Friends, distant relatives, $15 to $50.
I can't say $15. That sounds so cheap.
Coworkers, I guess if you would want to give your coworkers kid money.
So if you give them $15, I'd rather give them something, a gift.
Right.
But you
Right.
can't tell what it costs.
Coworkers,
Yeah, 100%.
$15 doesn't sound like.
This one says $10 to $30. If
No.
I only gave
$10
$10 to
That
your
is so
kid, that's
embarrassing.
and then grandparents and parents anywhere from like $100 to $500.
My sister gave my daughter,
Was
she's
just
graduated eighth grade,
crazy
$100 for eighth grade.
What about a monogrammed
nice.
pen?
Yeah,
Maybe use this in your future.
Yeah, you got this.
Nobody
Oh,
wants
it'd be
a
nice.
pen.
If it's a nice pen.
Or like a
Monogram.
Target
When
gift
you're
card
18, you
if they're
don't
going to
want a
go off to
pen.
college and they need things from Target or
Yeah.
like do you think like a universal place they're going to go to buy things, right? For their dorm or their
Like that dorm
college
package, where you
apartment.
get all the
Absolutely.
crap that you don't use like 60% of
Oh
it.
my gosh,
You
that
know
was
that-
such a waste of money.
It was like $300.
Wait, what was the dorm package? You meant the bed in the bag, or are you
get
saying is there some kind
you
of
get
supply
like the bed
package?
stuff? You get the shoes. You get the little caddy,
like the shower
kitchen
caddy, the
thing?
kitchen caddy,
Or
where
the
it came
shower
with like
caddy?
2 cups and like 2 plates and like
Every
this
school-
heavy.
every
Package
school
deal
sells
from
it.
where?
Every school's.
Oh, a
Some
school.
schools
Oh,
offer
schools.
it, and
Okay.
There's
Bed Bath &
websites.
Beyond used to
Okay.
offer.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
How about
like
that
the
for my
bag in the
son?
bed is
The
very
the
similar.
bed in the bag has
Or bed in
been
the bag.
always been very standard.
But there
the
you
bed in
get
the bag.
the
Yeah.
shower shoes and the caddy. And this.
And then you got to coordinate with your other roommate
Yeah,
to
who-
see
you bring the
what they're
fridge.
bringing and what you're bringing and what colors they're doing.
Oh my
so that
God,
you
this
don't
is a whole
clash.
thing now, y'all. This is so much pressure.
And you know
I've
you're
been
not gonna
seeing
be
this on
friends with
Instagram
them.
for years,
I'm
now.
still friends with mine.
Most people end up getting mad at that person. Or
Oh my
Well,
God,
we
I
did
remember
have
the
to
last name of
celebrate.
my
We
college.
did have to separate.
See, I mean,
yeah, then we came back.
Yeah, but I don't remember the last name of my college roommate. Is that the weirdest thing?
I remember you saying that. That is so
Is it
weird.
the
Because then the
strangest?
second
Especially
grader,
for
you
you.
still remember her birthday.
Yeah, the second grader's birthday I still remember, but I don't remember this core memory of my first roommate's last name.
is that the one that slept with the guy to get free tanning?
No, that was another
What?
girl.
Oh.
That's true. This is what
Expand
happened.
on that, please.
In college, you got to do what you got to do.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
barter.
I mean, this tanning place knew exactly what they were doing, placing it right next to a college campus.
oh, absolutely.
Because they had the girls, going in there, and
Especially
they had,
late 90s.
They had really good-looking guys in their 20s as like the sales weasels, and the sales weasels would totally flirt with the girls. And I mean, this guy was good-looking, and my friend would go there just to see him. So of course, every time she went in there, she bought a bigger package. Like she would upgrade her package.
What would
bet
a
you
gig
did.
is? Big package.
And
Stop it.
it was crazy. And then this one guy. Well, at some point, I guess she had tapped out or maxed out. And then they tell her, "Oh, there's this one bed that we're getting. It's like this platinum super fast. It's like in 3 minutes you get skin cancer versus 30 minutes. You know what I mean, or whatever." And she's like, "I don't really want to spend any more money on that." And he already had taken her for all this money on these packages.
Jeez.
Oh,
So
my.
he was flirting with her, and she was like, "I guess I'll just like make out with you, and you give it to me anyway." But I think it was a little more than a make out. I was
On the
like,
bed?
no, not there. Not there. I
Ew,
don't think
the
that.
teeny
That's
bit?
gross.
And then you get burnt. No, stop it.
Time
Stop
for
it.
What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Yet another reason I am so glad that Special K wastes the time of the telemarketers. There's a story in Chronicle this morning that Harris County officials are warning everybody. People are posing as county employees making a scam call, and this deals with jury duty. Like if you skip jury duty, there's a Houston man said he got the call, and now he's out $8,000. Now, during the call, he said he was told by a person who he believed was posing as a Harris County Sheriff Office employee that there was an arrest warrant out for him because he did not show up for jury duty.
Oh, God, that is exactly a prank call that I've done many times.
Then he said that the imposter told him he'd be off the hook if he paid a cash bond through a business they connected with. So after
that's a
being
fun
told to
idea. I didn't
hand
think
off the
about
cash
that.
to a bondsman in a CVS parking lot near Montrose and Richmond, he sent an email to that business and it bounced back. There was a fake email. Always contact Harris County if you think there's a warrant out for your arrest. He lost $8,000.
I just
Ridiculous.
Yes, there is a warrant out for your arrest. Where are you calling from right now? Actually, we can triangulate your area right now just
that's
from you
what-
calling.
Kevin, you could have made $8,000. Yeah.
Speaking of Special K, don't you have something coming up this weekend?
Nosy Neighbor coming up next, but you said this weekend?
Yeah. Don't you have a gig this weekend?
On Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
The Houston Pride Market, Kevy.
Yep.
I thought you'd
Ahmad
wanna
and I will
promote
be
that.
out there at Neon Boots off of Hempstead Highway for the first party for Pride as we get into Pride Month.
Oh, nice.
Now, what
Pride
time
Month is
a.m.,
October?
11
June,
till 5.
June is Pride Month.
Yes,
June
11
is
till
Pride
5.
Month, right?
I'll go there at 1. I just know I need to be there at 1.
Oh, but it starts at 11.
At Neon
Yes.
Boots.
KRBE will
Neon
start there at 11.
Kevin will spend
Okay,
all
nice.
this money there.
And we're getting,
I don't need any more rainbow trinkets.
and if it's your birthday, like Emily Hughes' birthday, she's turning 30 today. Her mama said, "Please, can you shout out my daughter Emily Hughes? She listens to you guys every morning, and today is her 30th birthday."
There you gotta do it. This is your last one for a while.
Hey, happy birthday, Emily.
Yay, Emily!
So now we need you to do that like 1,000 times in another room, but just say a bunch of names. For the
Yeah,
next
it's
3
true.
months.
Or just a hey, happy birthday. Friday, May 30th,
then
it's your
Kevin
birthday.
can just-
Here's your birthday from Sam.
Kevin will dub that last part. Hey, Rebecca. A bunch of voices.
So the Special K's got a prank call coming up next. Has to do with neighborhood watching.
Yes, the nosy neighbor knows all.
With the nose. We'll hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show there.